Hey guys, so this is just a review of the classwork that we went over. We're going to be talking about circumference. Now, in the class before, I went over if you have the radius and you're looking for the diameter, the formula that you can use in order to do that. If you have the radius, which, as you guys remember, is when you go from the center radiating out to any point to the end of the circle. If you have that and you need to find a diameter, all you have to do is do radius times 2, and you can find a diameter. Inversely, if you have the diameter, which is going from one side, crossing through the center, and then going to the other side, then you have to do diameter divided by 2 in order to find the radius. So that's just something that we already reviewed. It shouldn't be, if you want more explanation on it, you can check out the other video that I have here on YouTube. Now, moving forward, we were talking about finding the circumference. Now, usually shapes have the outside borders are called the perimeters. But when it comes to circles, right, you have to have, it's called the circumference. Okay, now there's two formulas that I want you guys to remember. All right, one of those formulas is C equals 2 pi r. Okay. Now, C is obviously the circumference, right? 2 is just 2. Pi is what we use to describe anything that really has to do with a circle for all intents and purposes right now. And we're going to use 3.14. Okay, and then of course this is going to be your radius. Okay. Now let's just try a little example here. Let's say you have a circle where the radius is 2. All right. What would be the circumference? Okay. Well, all you have to do is just plug all the numbers that you have in, and then you'll end up with the circumference. So you're going to have 2, which is a constant, a part of the formula, times our pi, which is 3.14, right? And then you're going to multiply that times the radius. And we know the radius here is 2. So we're just going to put our 2 down. Then, as you know from PEMDAS, we have to do multiplication. These are both multiplication operations. So we're going to go from left to right. You're going to go 2 times 3.14, okay? Which is going to give you 6.28. And then you're going to bring down the times 2. All right. And then you're going to multiply 6.28 times 2. Okay. Which is going to give you 12.56. Right. And I'm just going to bring the C, which is the circumference, down. And then that's how you find the circumference. All right. All you do is just plug the radius in into the equation, into the formula that you have here. You already know what pi is, so the only missing thing is radius. And I just multiplied it out. All right. So now I'm going to show you one more formula, which is finding the circumference if you have the diameter. Okay, so now we're going to go over finding the circumference if you have the diameter. Now remember, as we said on the top, the diameter is when it goes from one side, crossing through the middle to another side. Okay, now the formula for this is C equals pi times D. Just as simple as that. Now again, we know that pi is equal to 3.14. I mean, of course, it goes longer than that. It's infinite. All right. And the diameter. Okay. So let's say in this case, the diameter is going to be 3. All right. You could be 3 inches, 3 millimeters, 3 meters, whichever. Right. Again, I'm just going to plug the numbers in. We're going to have C equals 3.14 times, remember when two symbols are next to each other, that means multiply, 3. All right. And there's only one operation here, so I'm just going to multiply 3 times 3.14. All right. And I'm going to end up with 9.42. Okay. So the circumference of a circle with a diameter of 3 will equal 9.42. All right, so it's pretty simple. It's pretty straightforward. If you guys have any more questions, you can certainly ask me. This video is pretty short. So there you go. If you have any more questions, make sure you ask me. Peace.